Are you getting bored of camping? You don't want to call it that? Okay. Are you getting bored of tactical positioning while waiting for enemies to pass by the player's position or area rather than actively seeking them out regularly for extended periods of time? This guide is for you. Holger is available for everyone to use, almost like a Swiss Army knife with its versatility and how easy it is to handle. It's also enticing to just sit around, play passive, and get a guaranteed 30 kills in a ranked match. But where's the fun in that? Today we're gonna learn how to play aggressive in COD Mobile, beginning a new set of videos, and this time we're gonna call Playstyle Series. Let's look at the things we should check before the game. I've made a lot of settings videos in the past, so you can check those out if you want more explanation. For an aggressive playstyle, it's important to have the quick weapon switch and fast throw grenade if you want to save some time and keep your focus on the action. Having a high-ish FOV around 75 to 90 is important if you want to see players hiding in unusual corners easier. That way, you'll have more information if you're in small and closed areas. As for sensitivity, make sure you have it tailored to where you're reactive for quick engagements and to have an easy time controlling the recoil of your weapon. My guides will be linked down below as well. As for your loadout, just use the best weapon for rushing as your primary weapon. At the time of making this video, MX9 and KRM are the obvious choices. Here are the builds that I currently use. If you're watching this from the future or from another universe, let me know what's the meta out there. For the secondary weapon, you have two best choices. Shorty because it's shotgun in your pocket, or katana if you're a melee guy. For lethal equipment, you're free to choose, but your choices will be thermite, molotov, sticky grenade, and frag grenade. For tactical equipment, you can use concussion grenades, gas grenades, and smoke grenades. Each will have its intended use and we'll dive into that a bit later. For your red perk, you can use lightweight. Now hear me out. It might only be 5% increased sprinting speed, but it will still make the difference. Otherwise, use Skulker for faster strafing speed. As for green perks, your choices will be Quick Fix for health regen, while you can choose Ghost to remain undetected against various score streaks, and Cold Blooded so you won't be stopped by AI controlled score streaks. For blue perks, Dead Silence is still undefeated. The noise you make while running without this perk is like basically begging your enemies for them to find you in the map. Tactical Mask is good too if you prefer and staying inside hardpoints that have a lot of engagements. If you want a video about the best perk combinations you can use in the game right now, let me know down in the comments below. Operator skill will be a personal choice, but Gravity Spikes, Equalizer, and Annihilator will be good for an aggressive playstyle. With Equalizer and Annihilator, you will still be able to move while you're using it. Kinetic Armor is a good choice if you want to make entry for your team. Shadow Blade is also nice, but your range is limited. You're open to have 2 to 3 loadouts for certain situations for more options in playing aggressive. Now that's taken care of, what should you do early game? Based on the mode in the map, you should have rush routes early game. Most maps in COD Mobile are 3-lane maps, and it's up to you which lane you should take based on your plan of attack. You got your tactical and lethal grenades, and you should definitely use them. How? Use your lethal and tactical equipment for area denial, or use smokes to block enemies' vision to certain lanes. That way, you give yourself and your team a clear direction of where to rush. You don't always have to go balls to the wall, guns blazing each round. Know that you have the option to ambush or flank the enemy team. As an aggressive player, there are two roles you can play. First one's to disrupt enemy flow. It means you keep yourself between the enemy team and the objectives. Annoy them. Do anything in your power to destroy their momentum while giving your teammates time and opportunity to set up. This is what first comes to mind when you talk about an aggressive player. Second is to create openings. As the aggressive player for the team, you can be the one who goes in and gets some kills to weaken enemy setups, or you can bait a teammate and clear out the area. Being aggressive doesn't mean you just slay out away from the objective. This is still a team game, so you need to play your part and stop worrying about your KD ratio. Now that we've talked about the important things on playing aggressive, let's go over some quick tips you can implement in order to be a more aggressive but effective player in the game. Think. The best aggressive players know enemy tendencies and when to turn down the dial just a bit. Learn when to change your speed from time to time and use your acquired game sense. Pre-aim everything. I cannot stress this enough. Pre-aim every corner because those precious milliseconds make all the difference in this game. Use desync to your advantage. Know that you'll have to live with this for the rest of your time in COD Mobile. There's a small or huge delay depending on your device and connection, and that brings me to the next tip, which is to master your movement. This is key to being as annoying as possible in 1v1 gunfights and getting your way out of sticky situations. When to slide peek and bunny hop peek? Your gun usually blocks the right side of your screen, so you slide when peeking right and bunny hop when peeking left. Walk, don't run. Whenever you're around enemy territory, stop and walk so your footsteps aren't heard as much. Stealth is key. Practice your aim. You won't be able to kill anyone without hitting your shots, so practice your aim when strafing or bunny hopping in training mode. Spawn knowledge is key. You should be able to tell when to push and when not to push. This will also let you know which lane is free and which isn't. Make sure you take your time to learn this. Operator of your choice. Try not to use bulky characters so you can sneak in tight areas. Use smexy characters like Manta Ray, Rosa, or Elias, but personally I like this Charlie skin from the past Battle Pass. Use your gun in its prime. You'll be using guns for close range, so use them in close range. If you have to get out in the open, use your tactical equipment to block enemy vision or use your movement to get from one cover to another. Play to your strengths. Start from the outside, then going in. If you're new to playing aggressive, work your way in by going around the edges of the map, then practice engaging gunfights in the middle. Be patient and get used to skirmishes and fast-paced engagements with the better players in your lobby. Oh, and forget about your KD. Be careful in falling on the wrong side of being aggressive. You shouldn't be constantly flipping spawns because that may hurt your team. You might play alone most of the time, but you still have to move as a unit. An aggressive but effective player knows when to flip spawns, when to push, and is very capable of providing openings and entry for the team. A player like this is always needed in a team, whether that's ranked, scrims, or pro tournaments. If you enjoy the thrills of playing aggressive, might as well do it right. That's it for today's video. Make sure you drop a like and share this to your friend who slays but never plays objective in COD Mobile. Which playstyle do you prefer? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.